And welcome back to Subculture After Dark. Well, we're going to continue our look now at this amazing new festival that is starting up in Perth called Electric Eye Heavy Fest. We've got another band on the phone right now who's going to be one of the bands playing on the night. I'm talking about Remission, and I've got Lewis on the phone right now. Welcome to the program, Lewis.
Awesome, yeah. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here.
No problem. Now, mate, this is an absolutely amazing festival that is starting up, and of course, it's in your hometown as well. So what does it mean to you for this festival starting up and also for you being part of the original lineup?
I mean, it's always great, in Perth to see, new gigs, new festivals, just, more stuff that, helps celebrate the, dynamic depth of kind of heavy music we've got on over here. And yeah, it's great to be, one of the bands on the inaugural lineup, as it were. And it's we're on with a great group of bands from a wide variety of styles and genres, but still being within the same sort of heavy music community. So yeah, we're all super pumped and we're very excited to be playing it.
It's sad that Perth misses out on so many of the different festivals, and I know that's sad for the music lovers, but how does it make it tough for guys like you that are part of a band in Perth as well?
I mean, yeah, you don't have to tell me that how it's kind of sad that Perth gets left out a lot. I guess being in a band, you're kind of hoping that, the big bands, big tours and big festivals kind of come through, so, you might have a chance of being a part of it or, being like an opening band or something like that. So, yeah, it is kind of tough sometimes when you see, all the big tours happening on the other side of the country. And, yeah, not a lot usually gets over here. But when it does, they usually get a few local bands on, which is nice. And, it's a chance for people who might not normally see those bands but would see the bigger ones to, get exposed to what we've got going on over here.
Now, of course, you had your brand new album come out this year as well, and I know a lot of people out there are excited to see you guys play these tracks live. How have they been going live so far?
Yeah, well, we just got back from touring over east for the album. We did a couple of weekends, Brisbane, Sydney, and we've just wrapped up Adelaide and Melbourne. And yeah, it's been great to perform the songs live. We have dropped a few of them in the set, previously. But being able to play them and people, being able to listen to them, and, being more familiar with them has been great. And, we've been able to pull them off live, which is always a good thing. And, everyone seems to be, really enjoying them and we've been getting lots of good feedback about it. So, yeah, we're keen to, we got the, Perth show of that tour, then, of course, the Electric Eye Fest in September to, show our hometown it. So, yeah, it'd be good to, do what we've been doing, back in the hometown.
It must have felt good being able to tour again as well. Of course, with the pandemic, everything was shut down for nearly 2 years. Did it feel good being able to head back over east and play some shows over here as well?
Oh, definitely, yeah, because right at the start of 2020, we were actually over in Japan with Cattle Decap and Revocation.
Yep.
And then we came back to lockdowns and not being able to do a show for about 8 months or something like that. So to be able to get out there again and just play in new places that we've played before, and now we've kind of gone back over east a couple of times. So it's cool to see, people who were at the first show coming back to see us, and being able to bring bands over here now as well. Yeah, it's just really great. It's kind of getting, more or less back to what it was, which is, awesome.
How did you find Japan and the scene over there as well?
I thought it was, amazing.
Yeah.
Crowds over there, a bit different to over here, but everyone's getting into it. I know I'd be sitting up the back behind the drum kit while, Jackson's talking to the crowd, and I'd be thinking, I wonder if these people understand what we're saying. But everyone, but everyone over there, still really got into it. And, there's a lot of passion over there for the heavy music, which I know some people might not expect. But yeah, a lot of passion for heavy music and, going out to see bands and, not just all the big label bands, which is nice. And yeah, it was really great to get over there and get a bit of a taste of it.
Definitely. Now, bringing it back to Electric Eye Heavy Fest, who are some of the bands that are on the lineup that you're excited to see as well?
I'm excited to see, Chaos, Divine, and Orpheus Amiga, as I'm sure everyone is. Chaos kind of, local sort of legends here in Perth. And, Orpheus, it's always good to get a band from over east to, come and play for us. I'm also excited to see Mage. They're a kind of more stoner, doomy kind of band on earlier in the day, which, I always enjoy seeing. Got some really good riffs. Mates in a Gloam, more of like a shoegazy sort of chilled out kind of vibe. Very keen to see them. And the openers, Primrose Path, are actually, I've played a couple of gigs with them myself. They're a, great band, female fronted. Just, doing some really interesting stuff, and, they're, a pleasure to watch, and, good bunch of people, and yeah. So yeah, it's a good spread of local Perth talent on display. So I reckon you could see probably anyone on this lineup and you'd be having a good time.
Definitely. Now, of course, you guys have got starting to get a bit of a back catalogue now as well. Is it getting harder to pick a set list, and how can we expect from your set list at Electric Eye Heavy Fest?
The good thing about most Remission songs is because we kind of write every song to be played live. We're not one of those bands where we'll write a song, do it in the studio, and then we kind of never drop it. Obviously, we've gives us a large pool to draw on, and we've got a few favourites that we like playing. But with a festival set like this one, you could probably expect more of a harder hitting, kind of really in your face, punchy stuff. Just all the greatest hits, really. Just to kind of, show what we do and how we do it, and what we've been, kind of sharpening our axes with over east over the last couple of weeks.
Awesome. Well, mate, to finish off the interview, what would you like to say to people out there who are thinking about heading along to the festival?
I'd say definitely come, get your tickets, and show up at the start and stay right till the end, because this is probably one of, if not the best representations and kind of best kind of pool of the talented bands and the kind of great music that we've got going on here. And yeah, it would just be a great day, great night, and a good chance to hear some bands that you like and hopefully find some new ones.